Message Tanya. I will now read the eulogy for Honorable Cyrus Shahalaga Hwa Jirongo, 1961 to 2025, a life lived to the full. Today, we gather not merely to mourn the passing of a man, but to celebrate a life that was lived boldly, fully, and without apology. We gather to honor Honorable Cyrus Shahalaga Hwa Jirongo, scion of the Tiriki, son of Kenya, a father, a brother, a builder, and kingmaker, and a force of nature. Cyrus Jirongo was born on 21st of March in 1961 in Virembe village, Shamahoho of Tiriki in Hamisi, to the late Paul Jirongo Shahalaga and Selina Ikonanga Jirongo. He was the 11th child in a family of 13, raised in a home grounded in Christian faith, discipline, and an enduring belief in hard work. Growing up on the edge of the forest block in Lumakanda, he learned early the values that would define him for life: responsibility, generosity, courage, and a natural instinct to lead. As a boy, watching heavy transit trucks rumble downhill towards the Kipkaren River Bridge, Cyrus imagined himself at the wheel of these mysterious machines, in control of power and movement. It was an early sign of a mind drawn to scale and possibility. From a young age, it was clear he was not meant for small things. His ambition was never quiet or concealed. It was bold, visible, and determined. His early education at Lumakanda DEB Primary School, followed by Mangu High School, instilled discipline and confidence. But it was equally evident that his education would not be confined to classrooms alone. Immediately after high school, Cyrus made a defining choice. He entered the world of business entrepreneurship. It summoned him not as an option, but as a command, and he answered without hesitation. He understood markets intuitively. Where others feared risk, he saw opportunity. He built, expanded, failed, rose again, and built bigger. In the early 1990s, he transformed Kenya's real estate landscape by pioneering affordable, spacious housing for the middle class at a time when such thinking was revolutionary. Hazina Estate, Saika Estate, Kemri Estate, and Ongota Rongai stand today as physical monuments to his vision. Beyond real estate, his footprint extended across energy, cement production, logistics, finance, and later into African mining and carbon markets. Cyrus Jirongo did not merely participate in the economy, he helped to shape it. He believed that enterprise was not only about profit, but about dignity, jobs, and opening doors where none had existed. Though he learned relentlessly from experience, he also held a deep respect for formal education. He believed that knowledge was the one possession no one could ever take away. Later in life, he returned to the classroom, earning a higher national diploma in management from Cambridge University and an executive MBA from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. It was, however, in public life that Cyrus Jirongo became a national figure. In 1992, he was thrust onto the political stage as chairman of Youth for KANU 92. Where he established himself as a master mobilizer, organizer, and strategist. His influence during this period was so pronounced that it put his erstwhile business success in jeopardy and forced him into active politics. He served Kenya with distinction as chairman of AFC Leopards, as member of parliament for Lugari constituency for 2 non-consecutive terms, as secretary for international relations of Kano, and as Minister for Rural Development in Parliament and Cabinet. He believed leadership was practical work, connecting households to opportunity through roads, schools, clinics, water, power, and markets. A little told story is about how at the height of the post-2007 election violence, he rode on a black mamba bicycle, persuading his constituents to take in internally displaced persons. Even when his electoral ambitions did not yield victory, he never retreated from public life. Cyrus Jirongo believed that leadership was not about winning once, but about standing up every time. He founded and led political parties out of deep conviction, believing fiercely in federalism, economic empowerment, and dignity for ordinary Kenyans across the nation. For his service, he was awarded the Order of the Golden Heart of Kenya, EGH, one of the nation's highest honors. Yet those who knew him best will tell you that titles mattered less to him than impact. His proudest legacy was not office, but people, students whose education he paid for, families he supported, entrepreneurs he backed, businesses he rescued, and communities he uplifted. His role in championing the growth of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology remains a lasting gift to Western Kenya and the nation. Beyond public life, Cyrus Jirongo was above all a family man, a patriarch in the truest sense. He was husband to Anne Kanini, Christine Nyokabi, and Anne Lanoi, and a devoted father to many children, each carrying a piece of his spirit. To them, he was not a politician or tycoon. He was simply dad. Proud, loud, loving, demanding, generous, and present. He celebrated our victories loudly, corrected them firmly, and believed in them relentlessly. His multicultural children speak of a man who taught not through lectures, but by example. A man who believed in courage, discipline, forgiveness, and laughter. His presence filled rooms, his humor disarmed tension, his voice carried authority. He gave freely, sometimes too freely, but always from a place of love. To his siblings, Cyrus was more than a brother. He was a pillar, a shield, a provider, and a pathfinder. He carried his family with him as he rose, never forgetting where he came from, never abandoning those behind him. In life, as in death, he remained the center that held many together. Cyrus Jirongo lived as he was, authentic, unapologetic. He spoke his truth, he took risks, he failed publicly, and rose again every time. He believed fiercely in possibility. He loved deeply and gave generously. Today, Kenya has lost a political giant. Western Kenya has lost a son. His family has lost a husband, a father, a brother, and a protector. But loss is not the final word on the Cyrus Jirongo story. He leaves behind something stronger than absence. Legacy. Legacy in the lives transformed. Legacy in the courage passed on. Legacy in children who carry his name and his fire. His voice may be silent, but his impact still speaks. His life was full, his race is run, and his legacy endures. Thank you. In closing, even as we mourn, we remember, as I have just spoken about, the legacy that he has left behind in his children who are here. We share more than just the resemblance of the eyes or the gap in our teeth. There were values that he left behind. And because of that, waheshimiwa present, close friends of the family, and the general public, I would like us to come together at this time, because the only way we can truly honor him is to make sure that the name Jirongo endures even through these tough times. Thank you.
Can we give him a better hand clap? Thank you. Can we clap for him as he goes to sit? Thank you, Craig, for the good work that you've done. Yeah, I can see leadership in him. Bwana asifiwe. So take it up. It is in you. Very few can speak like you. It is my responsibility now to welcome our senator, yeah, let me welcome Senator Haniri to bring to us the leadership and the government representation that are here today. Karibu.
Good morning, church. Hamjambo. God is good, and all the time, God is good, and that is his nature.